What is up, YouTube? James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles. Today, we're using the Zygarde Solgaleo team once again with Zygarde, Solgaleo, Tapu Fini, Incineroar, Venusaur, and Ludicolo. Let's get started and play some games. So if you haven't checked out the previous episode, I highly recommend go check it out. It was a pretty great episode. And of course, if you do want to see a QR code of this team for you to use on the global link, be sure to hit that like button down below, especially if you enjoyed the episode, because if we do hit that like goal of 175 likes, we will have a QR code of this team. But right now we got a Japanese opponent, 1723. What was I saying? Bringing a team of interesting composition: Kyogre, Dialga, Tornadus, or Tornadus, however you like to pronounce it. Tornadus, because like the tornado. Yes. I don't think anyone says tornado. I don't think anyone says that. Tapu Lele, Amoonguss, and Incineroar. Now, what exactly do I expect? Because usually when you see Tornadus, you usually see Scarf Kyogre next to it because of the Rain Dance option. I don't think that's going to be the case in this. Dialga usually has Trick Room. Unless it's an offensive Dialga team. But Amoonguss and Incineroar kind of disagree with that. But Lele kind of supports the Scarf Kyogre, so this could be either way realistically. I like Ludicolo on this matchup. Again, I don't like Solgaleo. Although I could actually fit Solgaleo, I don't think it's worth it. What do I want to lead here? I think I want to lead Ludicolo. Maybe just lead the Zygarde? Nah, it's because the Lele is a bit problematic. I'm going to lead Ludicolo plus Fini. I think it's my go-to lead against this team. We haven't really brought Venusaur much, but we haven't faced many Groudons yet with this team. If we faced a lot of Groudons, we would be bringing Venusaur, because Venusaur's for the Groudon matchup, Ludicolo's for the Kyogre matchup, and we've just been facing a lot more Kyogres. So let's see how this matchup's gonna go. I think... It really depends on what my opponent wants to do. It might be a mixed Kyogre, where it's like the speed stats for Tailwind and Trick Room, so that could be problematic if my opponent does get Trick Room up. Or Tailwind up. They're both annoying speed control methods, and I don't exactly have the best speed control other than Icy Wind, and that doesn't obviously cover the Trick Room. Tornadus plus the Kyogre. Or Tornadus, however you want to pronounce it. Again, I'm going to mix things up. This isn't too bad, I think, of a lead for me. I think I can go for a Fake Out Icy Wind. I could go for a Fake Out Icy Wind. This isn't a Pokemon that usually carries Protect. I could go for a Sunny Day right off the bat, so Hurricane could be like 50% accurate. I think I do want to go for the Fake Out. And I think I want to Icy Wind. Yeah, I might as well just Icy Wind, get some speed control. Yeah, I'd rather get the speed control. And I think Tornadus would attack here, if anything. I don't think it would Tailwind up immediately, so... Doesn't look like it's Scarf Kyogre. Nope, Thunder gonna come out. Tapu Fini, that's fine. Does not proc my berry, they never do. Icy Wind does connect with both, that's good. That's good damage on the Tornadus. Hurricane's probably coming out. I kind of want a Sunny Day here. And go out on Zygarde. And I like that play a lot. I get the Misty Seed boost. I get to protect my, I basically get to protect my Zygarde. That's not Specs Kyogre, right? No, I think that's just natural damage. I think that's just like max special attack. Yeah, it should be like max special attack. I want to say it is, or somewhere near that. And I want to go Zygarde because it covers the Thunder play. Sunny Day covers a Water Spout play. It also like gives the Tornadus only a 50% chance to hit Hurricane against my Ludicolo, which, you know, isn't the best, but it's not the worst. And I can set up my Zygarde for this game. So we'll go Zygarde here. And I can also set myself up for like a Swagger Con. Misty Seed boost. This Tornadus is actually going to retreat into Dialga. Oh, this works out beautifully for me. This works out beautifully for me. Because I'm going to get Sunny Day up. Oh, that's the best turn I could have asked for. Oh, man. We get Sunny Day off. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Man. Alright, what's your last Pokemon though? Incineroar, I'm guessing? I kind of want to predict Incineroar. Kyogre has to switch, right? It really can't do anything against my team. Unless you have Ice Beam. Which I don't think you do. You have Protect Thunder. You're probably double Water move. Because they usually like to run Water Spout on these teams. I want to get a Coil up. And Dialga can't do much in the Misty Terrain. And not all of them carry Dragon Pulse anyway. We're going to see the Kyogre switch out. Tornadus comes out, which is fine. Because Scald might put in range 1,000 arrows, which is what I'm going for. We will just Coil up. What's that last Pokemon is my question. And also what the Dialga is going for this turn. It could Trick Room, but that's fine for me. I guess Scald off. That should be 1,000 arrows range. And we get a burn too, just to 100% confirm it. And Trick Room goes up, which is fine. I think my opponent thought I was Dragon Dance. Yeah, my opponent probably thought I was Dragon Dance. I probably just get a free Grass Knot attempt into the Tornadus. And 1,000 arrows. He doesn't have a switch in. Yeah, he really doesn't have a switch in. I'll go for 1,000 arrows Grass Knot. It covers the Kyogre play that my opponent could make. Even though I don't think Kyogre should come out, I think Tornadus should always be sacked here. I mean, I'm just trying to cover my bases. I guess Lele could come in a Dragon Pulse, but with the Misty Seed boost, I should be able to take it easily with Zygarde. So I'm not really that scared of Dialga right here. As Flash Cannon going to come out. So that's probably his best move to hit me, and that's not going to do that much. That did more than expected. Grass Knot, not going to do anything. That actually did more damage than I expected. 1,000 arrows going to come out, so... How much damage is it doing? A good amount of damage. That's a good amount of damage. As we do knock out the Tornadus there, and we're in a pretty good spot right here. Lele gonna come out, huh? I mean, I'm getting my free switch into my Incineroar. Yep. Incineroar always protect, because I don't see a play he could really do to cover the Incineroar switch in. And I do like a Sun Boosted Flare Blitz plus 1,000 arrows is gonna hurt. If we switch out Dialga, you could be worried. Knockoff should KO, right? Knockoff into 1,000 arrows. I'm just worried if he's like a bulk. If he's a bulky variant, doesn't matter. I don't think it does. I don't even need Zygarde to win this game realistically. Ludicolo can win if I get rid of the Lele. Ooh, you did predict the Incineroar. You go for the Earth Power. Nice play. Doesn't KO. It's a critical hit, but luckily it activates my berry. I wonder if... I don't think Earth Power and the Moonblast would have knocked me out, though. So I think that's fine. Very nice. Oh, okay. I thought it was a double up. I was about to say, very nice play. We'll go for knockoff, I guess. And we'll go for 1,000 arrows. It basically knocks out the Lele and Zygarde. I don't know how fast Lele is. We don't know what kind of Lele set this is. If it's fast, it will go down to knock out 1,000 arrows. If it's slow, I might be losing one of my Pokemon, but you have to double up Zygarde or double up Incineroar if you want to knock out, and then I can knock off the Dialga slot. So I think I'm in an okay spot regardless. I guess I do have to be careful. But I'm pretty sure Ludicolo should be able to win if I at least get damage on the Lele or knock out one of these Pokemon. Stays in, so knockoff going to come out. Life Orb. Earth Power going to come out into the Incineroar. Won't KO. Yep. And it's offensive Dialga because that's doing a lot. Size Shock. Oh, wow. No Moonblast? Probably hope the Life Orb Size Shock was enough. But 1,000 arrows should be able to pick up a KO on Dialga. It was a bulky Lele. Wow. It is a bulky Lele. That should be the game, I think. Because we're getting the Power Construct boost. I can U-turn out the Lele pretty easily. Yeah, that should be game. I'm really surprised it wasn't a Moonblast, but then again, Moonblast wouldn't have knocked out Zygarde. You had to double up Zygarde there. Was there a better play I could have done? Flare Blitz wouldn't have KO'd in the Sun, I think. Because it's a bulky Lele. Like, that was extremely bulky. I'd rather knock off, yeah, that potential Life Orb, but it could have been Specs. So, I do think that my play was better. Knockoff was better than Flare Blitz, that's for sure, I think. How many turns of Trick Room I left? Oh, last turn of Trick Room. I can get Ludicolo in. We'll just U-turn to Lele. You think it's Iron Ball Kyogre? I mean, I'm just trying to cover for all my odds here. I'm just gonna switch out. I'm just gonna protect. As Lele protects, which is fine. It doesn't matter too, because my Zygarde's faster than the Lele. So I can just 1,000 arrows the following turn. Because that's like min speed Lele or something. We're gonna see the water spout, which is fine. I guess if it has Ice Beam, it could be scary. But I think I'd still win regardless. Sunny day here? Yeah, I think I sunny day here. Yeah, because it just covers... Because I really just don't see you being Ice Beam. We'll go for 1,000 arrows, sunny day. Match is just going to be forfeit, so we are able to pick up a win there. I think that... I really wonder if... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter since... Like, the turn I think that could have changed the potential game was, like... Earth Power, Life Orb, Moonblast, double up into Incineroar. Because if my opponent did do that, that could have been a game changer. Because if my opponent didn't get the crit... Since my opponent got the crit, it didn't matter. But if my opponent didn't get the crit, you could have knocked out my Incineroar at that range. And that could have definitely changed this game quite a bit. But then again, I could have brought in Fini and started like heal pulsing and things, so I guess it would have been too bad, but I think that was like the one turn that could probably change it. Maybe like I played a bit too obvious. Maybe I think I did. Yeah, I think I might have played a bit too obvious that turn. Maybe I should have just went for but what could I have really done in that situation? Ludicolo was not doing damage. Should I went into Fini? Fini might have procced as Berry, so maybe it was better to go into Fini. As we got our next player from Japan here. With, ooh, finally a team where Venusaur can shine. Kartana to Groudon. Is it though? I bring Venusaur. Do I bring my Zygarde? This is the question. Do I bring Zygarde? I'm not really liking Zygarde too much. But I can see why it would be useful in this matchup. I like Venusaur a lot. I just want Incineroar because I want the extra switch into Kartana. I think Venusaur Solgaleo covers for almost every single option other than... Maybe it doesn't cover the Amoonguss plus Xerneas. But if I need to cover that, that's Incineroar plus Fini, and that doesn't really cover it. This is a problem because I don't like my protected deer against Amoonguss. I do think I go with these. No, but I have grass. At least I have sleep powder option. If my opponent does lead that. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with that then. My opponent does have Spore option against my Solgaleo though, so I guess that could be concerning because turn 1 you could protect Spore if you lead Xerneas plus Amoonguss, and then you could switch on to Coco the following turn, but then you would have to bring Coco in this matchup. I'm not sure if you do. We'll find out. Incineroar or Amoonguss? Isn't that fine? I lead Venusaur Solgaleo. I'm going to reveal all 4 of my Pokemon, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine regardless. Fini, protect. Or I could go Incin. Because you're not sporing a Venusaur slot, are you? Would you really read that turn 1? I guess you could. I mean, I think Incin actually works here better and protect, because I really just don't expect you to spore turn 1 into the Venusaur slot. And this Intimidate kind of encourages like a protect from Amoonguss if it has it, and a switch out in from Incineroar, or a spore, switch out your Incineroar. So let's see what's coming out here. Fake out into the Venusaur and the Spore and the Solgaleo. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Man, I want a U-turn. I think I'm gonna U-turn actually. I'm gonna U, because I don't want to get Groudon in. Because like you would bring out Groudon here, right? If you're my opponent, Groudon's such a good position here. I think I want to get Fini in. Yeah, I want to get Fini in, and I want to U-turn out into my Venusaur if my opponent hard switches or U-turns first. So bring out the Misty Surge. Let's see what my opponent does. Hard switch. Is that Groudon? Show me Groudon. Xerneas. I could still strike that like what we did like 2 episodes ago. And I was considering it, but I thought you would always go Groudon there. Okay, that works still. That's still fine. Regardless. I just think that's really dumb. How my opponent gave me that option. We'll go Solgaleo here. I'm guessing it's a Spore and a Solgaleo. You probably expect it's super powered in. Oh no, I felt like Groudon would have been great for Precipice Blade's positioning. Well, Sunsteel Strike. I made my Zygarde at Solgaleo live 2 Moonblast, I think. I'm gonna Sunsteel Strike. Am I at a min speed? No, I actually have speed on my Incineroar. I'm gonna go out on my Incineroar. I'm gonna go on my Incineroar, Sunsteel Strike. It should be Rage Powder, Geomancy. This is gonna get annoying. Or you're gonna switch on your Incineroar. Groudon. I hope you didn't just Geomancy right here. Well, this works out for me because now I can fake out the Groudon, but I could have got a free Swagger off. Yeah, it's just Protect, that's fine. But the problem is now the Groudon is in, like, this got tricky fast. You should never let me KO your Xerneas here, ever. Ever. I don't want to risk this being Banded Groudon. I'm going to fake out Sunsteel Strike it. I don't think Xerneas should stay. Would you really let me fake out your Groudon, Sunsteel Strike your Xerneas? Really? I don't know if I agree with that, but that's fine, I guess. It's not the worst, but come on. Like, would you really let me do that? I feel like you should never let me do that. Unless he Moonblasted my Incineroar. That's fair then, okay. If you Geomancy that, I was like, are you serious? Well, Sunsteel Strike, the Incineroar, which puts in superpower range, by the way, which isn't too bad. Yeah, that's not bad damage. I really want to... Do I superpower the Incineroar? What if a Moongus comes in? I'm very worried about a Moongus coming in. You could just fake out... I'm going out in a Fini. This game has been really weird for my positioning because I feel like I've been getting it wrong every time. I feel like my opponent's been playing super aggressively. I'm going to bring out Fini here. I'm going to protect Solgaleo. I think it's just a fake out Moonblast. I think Fini can live 2 pretty easily. Yeah, that's fine. Moonblast. And Fini. Take that. Ooh, I could go Incin here. Like, I'm very tempted to go Incin here. And Sunsteel Strike. What if you switch out into Groudon and make the Protect play again? I'm not sure if you do. Because I could easily Swagger Superpower my Solgaleo. Right? Groudon would take a lot. I'm thinking either a Moongus might come out. Maybe you Protect Flare Blitz. That'd be fine. I live it with the Intimidate, I get my policy boost. I have fake out pressure for the following turn. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like super risky my opponent's been playing, and I'm hoping that this pays off. It doesn't look like Xerneas retreats here. We get Incineroar in. I guess I could be losing my Incineroar, but if I get rid of the Xerneas, I'm feeling pretty content about that. So let's see. Incineroar retreats. Show me... Yep, Amoonguss. That's fine. That's what I wanted this entire time. Protect. Are you willing to trade Xerneas for Amoonguss? I mean, Xerneas for Incineroar? Because I'd be okay if you did that. At this point, I'm not even going to try predicting. Because I feel like it's a little bit strange here. I don't want him to... He could Moonblast Rage Powder here. Because you knock out Incineroar. I'm not sure if you're going to make switches, but... Even if, let's say, the Incineroar comes in, I'm okay with that. Because I get another switch into Fini. Which I'm okay with. And at this point, even if Groudon takes damage, that's like damage, which is really nice because the damage might put him in range of +2 Sunsteel Strike if I can get it off later in the game. I could play aggressive here because I have a Heal Pulse option on Fini if I really need to. It's just been super strange with momentum. I'm fine with trading my Incineroar for the Xerneas because if I can get rid of Xerneas, I can get really good positioning here, but we're going to see the Xerneas retreat into Groudon. Okay, so it's not too bad, I guess. Man, that's not the Pokemon you want to see. Oh, double switch, actually. Into the Incineroar. I mean, it's still not too bad. I could get Venusaur in next to Solgaleo, and Venusaur next to Solgaleo does a ton of work against my opponent, especially with no terrain up. Although I'm going to set up terrain next turn, because I know what I'm doing. I'm going to Fake Out. Sunsteel Strike. I guess the only problem is if this Groudon carries Substitute. I feel like if you had Substitute, you would have set it up earlier in the game, though. That's bulky, that's for sure. Sun Fades, which actually helps me because that means my Solgaleo will live a Flare Blitz from the opposing Incineroar. I sack Fini here. I'm just surprised my opponent was willing to risk the Xerneas earlier in the game because now I'm getting thrown off. This play does make sense though. You do get Fake Out pressure and you do get a chance to do something with Groudon. I guess the question is what kind of Groudon set is it? If it's Swords Dance, it could go for Swords Dance here. That would be tricky. That would be extremely tricky. What I have to do, I think I would have to sack Incineroar and Moonblast the Groudon for damage. To put it in range of my... Well, I don't even need damage on the Groudon because I do have Venusaur, and Venusaur is grass now. I just need a free switch into Venusaur. So let's see. I'm hoping it's Precipice Blades here. It's Precipice Blades, that's good for me. It is Swords Dance though. And I think that's a U-turn coming out from Incineroar since my opponent went aggressive here. No, it's just knockoff. Well, actually, no. You probably don't have U-turn, right? Gets rid of my Mago Berry. I really wish I just had a little bit more chip on that Groudon. Incineroar's in range of the superpower. That's what I want. I'm just worried about the Amoonguss later in the game. Like, that's what this endgame is going to be annoying about. Who do I Moonblast? I think I just Moonblast the Incineroar slot. Get damage on Incineroar, so maybe if I need to go for a Venusaur Sludge Bomb endgame, like I can get rid of that Incineroar. This game's not losable by a long shot. Like, I still have a pretty good shot of winning. But I'm playing very far behind right now. Although I do think it's definitely manageable here. The only thing is maybe I should have Moonblasted the Groudon to put it in range of +2 Sunsteel Strike. Because we're going to see the Incineroar switch out into the Xerneas, which is fine. So let's see if Groudon's faster or not. Ah, it's fast. Oh, Incineroar avoids. I mean, yeah, it survives. Whew. Yeah. But the Groudon's fast. Well, I mean, my Fini isn't as fast, but it depends. Are you faster than Venusaur? If you're faster than Venusaur, this changes the game immensely. We'll go Venusaur here. I think if anything, if he's fast Groudon, I just lose. Like, straight up. I'm gonna U-turn Sludge Bomb the Xerneas because I could see Incineroar coming in and protect from Groudon. Or I could see a Moongus. We're gonna see Xerneas switch out into Incineroar, so you have to fake out pressure later. Because you don't want to risk this being like timid Venusaur. And I don't think I'll proc Berry, which is a good part. Yep. Alright. So now my opponent's playing the safe mode. Sludge Bomb. Oh, I do activate Berry, don't I? I mean, I have Superpower still, but that's still concerning. Yeah, it's Berry. At least I get Solgaleo in, and I can throw off a superpower the following turn. I can't Trick Room at all, too. I'm very worried about this end game. Even if I'm faster than Groudon, it's gonna be questionable. Do I go Incineroar here? Do I sack Incineroar here? I think I go Incin here and protect Venusaur. Like I always have to protect Venusaur. And if you Precipice Blaze, that's fine. If you Precipice Blaze, that's fine, yeah. I'm going Incineroar because I'm hoping, even in the worst case, at least Groudon can't knock on my Solgaleo now with Precipice Blades. And if he Swords Dance, I have Fake Out Pressure for the following turn. You're going to Fake Out and Fire Punch or Precipice Blades? Yeah, Precipice Blades is fine. Man, activating that berry was so bad, though, for me. Activating that berry was so bad on my opponent's Incineroar. Because now it's not in range of Sunsteel Strike. At +2. And I'm almost out of Sunsteel Strikes, which is concerning. We'll go for Sunsteel Strike. We'll go for Grass Knot. I feel like my opponent's still going to protect the Groudon. Or you might Flare Blitz with Venusaur. I mean, your Incineroar. You might do that just so Precipice Blades does finish me off. But again, it comes down to my opponent's Groudon set. Do you actually have something? I guess Groudon could also retreat here because if you say Groudon is a win con, that's my opponent's going to do, yeah. Xerneas going to come out. I should have thought about that more. If you target on my Solgaleo, that's a mistake. Oh, wait, what? That's fine. That gives me an out. That actually gives me an out. Because now you set the sun up for me again. And I got huge damage on the Xerneas. What is that damage? Hold up. Okay. I know you were expecting superpower there, which is why I'm going for Sunsteel Strike. Oh, that's a 2-shot. That's big. Oh, that's big. Guys, that's really big. Okay. Coming down close to the wire. Coming down close to the wire. That was not what I expected. I mean, that's fine still. I think, right? As long as I get the roll. That might hurt. Please. KO the Amoonguss. If we KO the Amoonguss, we're in a good spot. If we KO the Amoonguss, we're in a good spot. Please. Okay. We're in this still. We're in this still. I was predicting Incineroar and Protect Xerneas so you can fake out Geo after. Well, then again, I guess I could sleep powered, so I guess that wasn't a risk my opponent was willing to take. If Groudon comes out, I Grass not 100%. You have to bring out your Incineroar here. And now it's a mind game again. I hate these mind games, dude. How much did Moonblast do to Venusaur? Is it going to be a one-shot at +1? That's the question. I never superpowered the Incineroar. That's the thing. It's a mind game. 55. Yeah, it's definitely. +2 is definitely going to KO me. I'm going to superpower the Incineroar. Because I think the two plays are protect. You protect Xerneas and you go for the Flare Blitz ditch. You might fake out here. I just don't know if you would fake out. It's so close. I think you could fake out my Solgaleo and Geo, which is why I'm going for the Sleep Powder cover into the Xerneas slot. Because you either fake out and I get Sleep Powder off, or I get to KO you. Fake out going to come out into Solgaleo. Geo. I need to hit this right now. I need to hit this right now. And I have to hope Xerneas stays asleep. Oh, this is a really close game. Oh, and if I miss, I need a double protect. Oh. We had an out there, people. Unless... I mean, I never superpowered yet, right? Please Moonblast my Venusaur. Okay, if I live an attack from Incineroar, I still have an out. I need to live Flare Blitz from Incineroar, and I might. This is so close. Sunsteel Strike into Xerneas, because I knew he had to Moonblast, because I feel like you either double up Venusaur, or you double up Solgaleo. I had to make the call. Please. Okay, please live Solgaleo. Oh, Solgaleo. Let's go. Oh my lord. Alright. And then we have the Groudon coming in, and I just Grass Knot it. I know I'm -1 special attack, but the Groudon had speed investment, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have enough to live a Grass Knot. And I'm not sleep powdering here because I'm not risking the 75% accurate. I'd rather go for a Grass Knot and have it miss than miss the KO. Oh, please. Grass Knot. It's -1 special attack. It KOs, and that's game. Woo! That was one of the closest games I think we've ever had on VGC 2019 back-to-back battles, but we pulled through. We got a little lucky with the Precipice Blades miss. I will acknowledge that. My opponent also got lucky with the Sleep Powder miss, because I'm pretty sure I would have, it would have been really hard for my opponent. Well, I guess he could have still won at that point, technically. I think I could have still won even if I lost Incineroar there, but... Oh, that was close. That was close. I don't even know what to say about that game. I felt like my opponent was playing risky, then started playing passive towards the middle, so I was able to capitalize off really well. Yeah, I really just don't know what to say. Just able to go through close. I knew that Venusaur next to Solgaleo would have done really, really well against my opponent's team if I just got the chip damage into the... If I got the chip damage into the what's it called? The Amoonguss. Luckily, there's no substitute from Xerneas, because if it was sub-variant, it would have definitely, I would have definitely lost probably by then. And if you did have Dazzling Gleam, I don't think you would Dazzling Gleam there because you kind of need to get rid of Venusaur at that point. Yeah, you would have had that. Yeah, because if you move past my Solgaleo and I go for Sleep Powder, Sunsteel Strike, Sleep Powder into your Xerneas and Superpower the Incineroar, you would have 100% lost the game at that point. Yeah. So I knew you had to Moonblast. You had to prevent the Sleep Powder from going off into the Xerneas. Able to pick up the win. Oh man, that was crazy. I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019 Baek Battles though. As I said before, you can win games. It's not over till it's over. We were down by so much, but I knew that Solgaleo plus Venusaur could still potentially come back in that end game, and it did. It did. But hope everyone enjoyed. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. Show your support. Again, if you want to see a QR code, this team 175 likes is the goal for this episode, as well as all the other episodes we use Solgaleo and Zygarde within 2 weeks of the final episode being uploaded. And if we do hit it, we will have a QR code of this team. You can also check me out on my social media such as Twitter and Instagram for more content, as well as my Twitch channel for VGC 2019 live streams. And if you want to see more hype battles like that, definitely go recommend giving that a follow as well. Feel free to leave a comment down below as I do read them. Otherwise, that is pretty much it. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.